welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing my daily makeup routine. Don't come at me if it's like, I'm not a makeup artist, so like some things are kind of weird how I'd like to do it, but yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get into the video. Alright guys, so to start things off, I do like to pin this hair back, so just use whatever I've got. And this is what I have here. So it makes me look a little weird, but just to keep the hair out of my face. Then I like to start with my very small version of the Makeup Forever, I think that's what I do. Step 1 Skin Equalizer. So I like this just as like a good primer. I have pretty combination skin, so like this works well. And maybe I'm terrible for just putting it on, but I do. So I like to put this just all over, squeeze one drop. Yeah. So then I like to blend it in. And I used to use the Urban Decay on my eyes, but I've realized this is fine for just like everywhere, so yeah. Next, I usually like to do my brows, and so I've been using for like years the Anastasia Brow Wiz, very popular one, and I use the shade Medium Brown. And so eyebrows are probably like my most important thing, so I'm probably gonna skip through part of this just because it takes me a while, like wow, because this guy is like way smaller than this one. So. And so one thing I like to do, because I'm normally not satisfied with my first go, I like to actually instead of using concealer, because I've noticed that just kind of weighs down the area, I just like to take a Neutrogena makeup wipe, and then using my nail, I guess, I kind of like to clean up the edges. So I just have never liked how concealer under my brow looks, so this is how I do it. And so now that I've kind of cleaned things up, I do go back in with my brow just in case if I took a little too much off in certain places, or if certain places aren't dark enough to my liking. That's normally right where the arch is, because I like a dark brow. Already you can see the difference. So, and I do make my brows a little more square than they are naturally. And again, that's just preference. That's what I like. And I just like to brush it out. Alrighty. It doesn't seem terrible. So I'll be right back, and I'm gonna do the second brow off camera. So yeah, see you in a sec. Alright guys, oh, okay. Well, I'm back, and now I have brows that I like, so time to move on to the rest of the face. Next, I'm actually going to be taking my, it's kind of funny, but my Glossier concealer, and stretch concealer. It's in dark, so yeah. And so I honestly just use my finger again, because you know. So I literally just like to put this under my eyes, and I won't lie, this isn't that high coverage of concealer, but I really don't feel like I've never really needed one that's too high coverage, which I'm thankful for, of course. But yeah, so I just kind of put it in the key areas, and right now it's a little bit darker. That's okay, because I do highlight and contour. So I start off, I don't blend it with my fingers, so I just kind of dab it on. Yeah, okay. No jokes there. So you kind of just dab it on, and then I like to take my Sigma F80 brush, so it's like a flat kabuki brush, and then I just kind of like to pat it in. And so like it looks a little patchy right now, but that's fine. Because then I like to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour cream kit in light, because like medium it was just too dark for me, so I got light. And with this I actually, where'd it go? There it is. For the, whatchamacallit, for the contour shade I use the middle one, that one, as you can see, and I like to take just this little, a flat concealer brush, so I like to just put it like literally a downward angle, just that side. I can even show you like this. Yeah, so I just do that to both sides, and then I like to draw a little circle. It's a little circle at the top of my nose, and then I like to connect 2 lines to it from the top. And then it's literally like that. So that's all I use when it comes to the, what's it called? What is it even called? The bronzing shade, the contour there, the contour shade. So I only use that. And then I used to use this yellow shade, but now I use more the pink tone. I use the middle pink tone, and I use my finger. Are you shocked? No. So I use that, and I just like to put it on my tip of my nose, in between the 2 brackets. I like to put on brackets. Again, is there really a method? No. And I put this on the inner corner. It's great. We love a queen. And I won't lie, this is like a lot I put on my, like, I kind of just layer shit, because I don't like foundation. And I feel like it's always looks too heavy, so. But then like I'm putting on like 5 concealers, yeah. And then I take the Maybelline Age Rewind Dark Circles in their brightener illuminator, and I just put a little bit of that under my eye. Oh, I normally put that light shade actually right here on my cupids. But we'll put this. It's literally like the same color, but just a different consistency, so I like the different consistency in different places. And then I take the same kabuki and I literally just blend. And I start with the contour. Concealed and contoured face right there. Now I look kind of like dead, but like no. And I do, however, one thing I do that I should do is I do set my face, and I like to use the Revolution luxury baking powder. And it's in the shade Banana. So I just like to put a little bit in the lid, tap it on in. I don't know how much, it varies how much I need. And then I take the Sigma blending, so this is actually for the eyes, but I like it for like this use. And it's the E25. So I literally just pack this on under my eye. And then one thing I do like to do is put it down the side of my nose. I like that. And I will be putting on some of my Hoola bronzer actually in a second to bring back some life, and then also, oh, I turned that off. Ooh. I like to, that's how I like to set any of my bronzer, like on my cheeks and stuff. So yeah, because it is a cream, so you do have to set it. And this stuff goes everywhere, I'm not gonna lie. So then, guess this is what brush I use. I use this one. So I then just swipe it in. I feel like a little bit. I always have like a little bit in my eye area that just kind of doesn't want to do its job. So yeah, we then just blend. Now we got that, and then I take the Hoola bronzer, which I've been using for years. Like, it's my favorite. And also, I'm sorry if I don't look at the camera. I always can kind of look at the viewfinder. It's just because I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't know where I'm looking, and it's fine. So I literally use their brush because, like, it's perfect. I don't see a problem with it. So I just put it on, like, really heavy. Like, really heavy. And I put it on the bottom of my nose. Then I actually lightly do a line on each side. So that's why sometimes I do put banana powder. I do put the powder on last, like after this. But it depends on what I'm feeling. Also, I feel like I felt like I had to set my concealer enough to, I don't know. We do what we want. And then we blend with this again. And sometimes I add it on my forehead, but sometimes I don't. Of course. I probably look like an idiot. Like, sorry. I'm very aggressive with my face, but like not too. Like, I feel like my face is fine. It works. So I love using NARS Orgasm like lightly on my cheeks and then also on the tip of my nose. It actually just ran out. So like I've been improvising because like that's expensive and like I'm waiting to purchase it. So while we improvised, I'm using this like barely shimmery blush that like it's fine. I don't even know the brand. What is it? Pandora's Face. I don't know. But it works. Not really. It doesn't give me the glow I like. But I'm still gonna like literally right now, like, is she sick? Does she have a cold? Who knows? But I do like to still like, I put on pretty heavy, but then I blend it. Like I'm not like this is not, we're not going out like this. We're not about to do that. Oh, and the brush I'm using is just literally a Smashbox. It's Smashbox 1. Who knew? And guess which brush I'm gonna use again? Wow! I'm gonna use my Sigma F80 again. So, I remember when I first started doing my makeup, this was like the brush that like all the beauty people use, but now like everyone has their own brush set. So like, but no, I do thoroughly, like this is the best brush. Like I tried, I don't have it with me here, but I did try the Morphe like kabuki, but it was like way too like finely packed. Like I like how this one's more fluid and I can just kind of do what I want. Cause like, it's just like the perfect multi-purpose like face brush. And like it literally blends everything out so well. Same with like beauty blenders. I've tried those. I own like 5. Sorry, I just like hit something metal. But no, they don't work for me. So then I like to take a Sigma Pencil E30 brush. I'm pretty sure, again, this is for the eyes, but no. I then like to take my Anastasia, I really wasn't looking at the camera there. Anastasia Glow Kit. And I use the color, is that the right, what is it even called? Oh, it says it. I use the color Starburst, cause it's like the one that looks the best on me. So like, that one, that's almost empty. That's the one I use. So I like this brush cause it's just really tiny and fine. Cause like, I used to use a fan brush for all of my highlight, but I like it really thick now. So, yeah, of course I'm gonna blend it out. We're not, yeah. I think the method I use for makeup is like, if I blend shit enough, like it, pardon, can I say that? No. If I blend stuff enough, it will look okay. That's kind of my goal. So yeah, we just blend a lot. And I just realized I didn't really bring like a normal highlight brush, because I am actually like, I'm at my home, so I'm not in my dorm right now, obviously, because like no dorm looks like this. But I'm just gonna use this because it works. I'm gonna blend it, it'll be fine. Hopefully. So close that. And then we're using my trusty brush, which I use for everything. Which again, don't hate me. Like, certain things work for certain people. This is my thing. And so I just blend it out. Really nice. Nice. And then for like little areas again, I just use my finger because like I've learned it's so much easier and it doesn't look crazy. So that actually is my completed like face. So yeah, a lot different than earlier. It has more life to it now, I feel like. And now moving into my eyes, I don't really do too much because, well, I don't know how to do eyeliner. Like I try and it's just not good, so we don't do that. I also don't know how to do fake lashes, so we don't do that. But we do eyeshadow and mascara. So I normally use either the, well, recently I've been using the Morphe by Jaclyn Hill, and this is in, which one is this? Like, how does it even tell you? Oh, it does. Ring the Alarm. So I really like this because I've been wanting like orange looks for like, and then if I don't use that, I like to use my Naked too. I have a bunch of different palettes back home, but these are like the two I travel with the most, at least now. And I love how much like I've had this Morphe one for long. I haven't, but I just like both of them because I like mattes. I don't really use shimmer much, but yeah. And so for this, I'm going to be taking actually the It Cosmetics all over shadow / crease brush. It doesn't have a number, which like, okay. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't matter. Like, honestly, use whatever brushes like work the best for you. For the longest time I used Real Techniques because those are like really affordable. So yeah. And I'm actually gonna first, I guess I have to like, how do people do this? You have to like, oh no, that doesn't, no. You have to cover the mirror, which I'm like trying to do, but also like, all right, so these are my options. And I'm gonna first start with Rush, which is that one right there. Rush. Sorry, I can't look at you right now, guys. I don't know where I'm pointing. So Rush, I use that. And then I like to go into this shade right here, which is, what is that? Mugshot? Oh, I thought it was a mugshot. Mugshot. And then I do use the dark shade Secret in the crease. So this is kind of a darker look, and I will admit I do kind of like a dark crease just because like I feel like I have kind of like basic eyes. I don't know what that means, but they're not well defined, so I do like to use something a little more a little darker, but they're all mattes, so yeah. So I first like to pat this on just on my lid. So this is me using that first color, the lightest one, Rush. Mugshot, because yeah, I do use the same brush for my crease. I won't lie. Is that sacrilege? Maybe, but if you like a brush, you like a brush. And these colors are also similar, and I do pat off my brush on like either a tissue or like a washcloth, so like I don't have like too much of the other shades interfering. And then lastly, we're gonna put on Secret, because, and so this is really gonna darken up the look and make it more intense, because I don't have eyeliner or eyelashes to do that. And so then of course you gotta blend this because right now so I just flip side. That's why I like this. It's just a flip. It's easy. I think that's what's most important to me because like I don't want to take too long in the mornings. Like sure, this is probably, if I'm going fast, this is a good, like, oh my god, this has been recording for 20 minutes. Shit. So I don't like to take that long, but obviously that's a lie with how long this is taking. But we're having good conversation. It normally takes me about 10 minutes, but then again, I kind of just slap stuff on and I go really quick and I'm not like afraid of it not looking, you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to make it good for you guys. So yeah, like it could be a little more blended. And so like if I have a problem with how it's like putting out, I do just take some of that powder I used earlier and I just kind of pat it on the top and then I blend it in. So that's just because it does a good job blending whatever isn't blending well at the moment. And I just kind of rub it because, you know. There we go. So that's a lot more diffused look than like we started off with. A little intense before. And then I do take another IT Cosmetics brush. This is the Smudger Liner Brush. And so I use this. I'm going to be using the Smudger brush on my lash line, on my bottom lash line, just to create more dimension. And for this, I'm going to use that mugshot color again, so the one in the middle, bottom. Yeah. So I just like to lightly put it there. I'm going to say lightly, but like, that's a lot. It looks crazy, right? What do? I blend it a lot. I blend that shit. Because like, you know, I'm chill with that. Raccoon just woke up. And I'd use that brush that like I used earlier for powder because I do use more powder underneath. Maybe that's too much powder, but I'm chill with it, man. And then of course I'll blend out the powder. But yeah, I mean, I just think this is a solid powder. I mean, it's kind of like the Ben Nye powder, which those are affordable, but I've never been able to find those actually in store. Which I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but yeah. So that's the look without mascara. And now I'm just gonna use my CoverGirl Clump Crusher because I don't like spider lash. Like I want my lashes not to look too crazy. So I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna look like an idiot, but it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I look like it. Yeah. We're good with it. We're all friends here, right? Oh, my dad's texting me. I have my phone over there. Ah. It's like lunchtime here, and here I am, living my life. I love how I'm pretending like I'm using an actual camera. I have a camera to like video with, but like I've been having problems and I don't know what I'm doing. So we're literally using my phone. And I like let's just cut back to all the times where I'm like, my camera, like memory card. No, my memory got full because I'm literally shooting YouTube videos on my phone. Which hey, that just kind of shows to like, you don't have to use expensive equipment. Hey guys, it's Editing Lauren, and I decided to look up the cost of an iPhone X because I was like, so affordable. Yeah, no, Lauren, iPhone X's are not affordable. They're $899.99. I almost died. I got like a little bit right here, but it's fine. Okay. So we just put on like a billion coats of mascara. And then one thing I do, because I realize like concealer a lot of times gets on my lips. So I take the makeup wipe I've been using. It's like I take a clean spot and I just kind of Yeah. Cause honestly, I'm just not someone who wants too much makeup. Like, I'm pretty natural in that sense. And if I did want to put something on my lips, I probably would just do a gloss. So, like, I have this really small version, because sample life. I use this small, like, Laura Mercier, like, Bare Pink. It's like a lip gloss. Oh, that was... Should I just put a little bit? Just so my lips don't look as chapped as they are right now. So, I'll take my little thing, just like, I will wash my hands, because, like, I hate glitter and stuff, because that gets all over me from the highlight. But, if you want to take my hair down, I know, like, it's a mess now, but yeah. So this is kind of my completed look. Yeah. I don't know, it's like a very natural look. It's not anything too intense. It took me forever to film. Sorry. That's because I ramble a lot and like I don't know what I'm doing, and yeah, but I really don't think it's bad. Yeah, so this is my everyday look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry this is all over the place. I'm not a beauty YouTuber. I'm not. so yeah, but I just thought it'd be fun to do my makeup routine. Also since I'm like actually at my like vanity that I enjoy to use. That was a good time. But yeah, it mean a lot if you guys, you know, like, comment, and subscribe if you did enjoy the content. So yeah, thanks guys. See you next week. I don't know what that was. All right, bye.